Do you ever feel like God might be calling you to do something for him, but you're just not sure? Well, in today's story, a young boy named Samuel heard God's call and became a prophet in the Old Testament. So let's dive into the first chapter of Samuel and see how this happened. It was one night in the town of Shiloh when Samuel, who was a child at the time, was serving the Lord under the direction of a man named Eli. Now, Samuel's job was pretty simple. He just had to deliver messages from God to the people. But one night he heard someone calling his name, and he thought it was Eli. So he went to Eli and asked him, "Did you call me?" And Eli said, "No, my son. Go back to bed." So Samuel did. But then he heard the voice again. So he went back to Eli and asked him again, "Did you call me?" And again Eli said, "No, my son. Go back to bed." This happened a third time. So Samuel went to Eli and said, "I can't take it anymore. Please tell me who is calling me." Then Eli realized that it wasn't him calling Samuel. It was God. So Eli told Samuel to go lie down, and then God spoke to Samuel and said, "Samuel, my son, I want you to prophesy to Israel. I will give you everything you need." When Samuel woke up the next morning, he went to Eli and told him everything that God had said. Eli was very happy for Samuel, and he gave him his blessing. And that's when Samuel became a prophet of the Lord. So what's the lesson here? Well, sometimes God calls people to do something for him, and those people are usually not the ones you would expect. In Samuel's case, he was just a young boy, but that didn't stop God from using him to deliver an important message. The thing is, though, that Samuel could have easily ignored God's call. He could have thought it was Eli and just gone back to bed. But instead, he chose to obey God, and that's why God used him to speak his word. You see, age doesn't define calling. Obedience does. If you want to hear more stories like this one, stay tuned.